When the George Floyd incident occurred, and I, like millions of other Americans, watched this public murder, this execution, the casualness of it, the matter-of-factness of it, the familiarity of it, it was just, I guess for me, it was all a bit much, and I felt compelled to air some of my thoughts.
One of the benefits of studying and reading history is that it does in fact give you a frame, and you realize that there's never been a time in this country that has been a good time to be an African American male from the time we landed. So finding a way to navigate existence, to carve out, to create a life for yourself, to sustain yourself, and possibly at some point sustain a family, has always been challenging. Things that motivated me to move in the direction of venture capital are the things that continue to motivate me to this day. The reality is, in this society, you need a certain amount of wealth to have healthy communities, a certain amount of wealth to be able to affect the political process that affects how resources are allocated and to whom. One of the ways we contribute to doing that is to support gifted, talented investors who know how to build successful companies, to acquire and build further successful companies. And that's where my visceral satisfaction comes from, seeing that happen.
We were very clear about the fact that we wanted to attempt to intermediate capital from capital-rich to capital-starved, underserved environments. So in effect, we were going to be engaging in a form of democratizing the capital markets. That we were conscious of this.
I was approached by Kubers and Lybrand, which had been retained by USAID to put together an interdisciplinary group of professionals to advise them on how to structure what was going to be an enterprise development fund in Southern Africa. It was the 11 countries SADC region, South Africa Development Community, that it had in mind. I got political scientists, sociologists, public administration professional, an economist, a venture capitalist, to go over and visit these environments and to give them some read on where it should be situated, which environments were most hospitable to this kind of capital, what was the likelihood of return of capital.
And what was your recommendation at the end of it?
That they should commit in an initial tranche $100 million to an enterprise development fund. A very clear stream of entrepreneurial talent coming in from all over Africa, not just South Africa. And ultimately they did that.
You here at this institution, in this department, being inducted into the International Honor Society in Economics, are the beneficiaries of a first-class education. There is literally nothing that you cannot do or accomplish in the world if you are prepared to be committed in your pursuit and rigorous and honest in your self-assessment.
I'm a firm believer in goals and writing things down. Establish your goals. What is it you really want to do in this life? And commit yourself to working towards it. If you take a little step every day towards it, kind of eventually you get closer. You get there. There's nothing all that strange about that. It's easily said, it's not easily done.